Hi Leo, welcome to your reading. This is going to be for May 17th through the 23rd. This is going to be for Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. If you're returning, welcome back. If you're new, welcome. I hope you'll stick with us and subscribe. So guys, we're going to get into your recent past, your current energy, and the near future, the possible near future. And then we'll clarify those cards, and then we're going to get into how your person feels about you, how you're feeling about them, whoever's on your mind. So stick around for that part if you'd like, and then we will get sort of an outcome, just some general advice from the oracle cards at the end. Okay, so what's going on for Leo? So, tired of fighting, coming out of some kind of conflict. I feel the need to pull a third card. Wow, this looks really good. I mean, there was a period of time where we were doing readings for you guys. If you're new here and you haven't seen the past readings, you might want to go back because mine tend to continue forward. So it looks like in the recent past, you sort of put not your walls down. We'll talk about that in just a second. Let's go ahead and get the rest of your cards out. Your overall energy is you, but in reverse. I think what I'm seeing, especially right in the recent past with the Five of Wands in reverse, is that you're just tired. If you've been fighting to find a place of happiness. And again, I'll talk about those cards, but it's really, really apparent that you just kind of want to move forward. So this energy could have been picking up if the stories that I had been telling in the last couple of readings were ringing true for you. Then it was exhausting. There was a lot of fighting. There could have been a separation, divorce, or just a struggle, a really heavy struggle in a relationship. And now it seems like towards the end of May, a lot of things are going to happen. So we're going to have the full moon eclipse, but before that, there's also another transit that's going to be super significant on the 23rd. So there may be a lot happening right at that period. Right now, I think your focus, at least for this week that we're talking about, is to regain your strength. You're working hard, it seems like, to really find a way to move forward. Definitely finding little things in your life that are going to start making you feel better so that you can, again, keep moving. But they want you to focus on sort of rebuilding your strength. Maybe you need to get a little bit more rest is what I'm sensing. So as I said, we've got the Five of Wands in reverse. We've got the Sun card. There you are again. And then we have the Knight of Wands. So this could have been somebody that came in really quickly, really sharply to tell you how they were feeling. So this could be all the different scenarios. Bear with me. I like to give as many options as possible. If you were in a committed relationship, I've got the Hierophant, so I'm going to say if this was a marriage, this person is still extremely passionate about you. I don't think they want to give up, and even if you haven't spoken to them, let's say you've just cut communication because you didn't want to fight with them anymore, you're just trying to find a place to be happy, you know? And in this case, they don't want to give up. So whoever this is really doesn't want to give up. If you're in a current relationship and you haven't decided to move away from this person, they're going to let you know that they really want to find a way to be happy. They want to find a way to make you happy. That's really significant because they don't want this change. But right now, it looks like in the current energy, this cycle has come to a wrap. So whoever this person is that you might have been dealing with, either you've decided to completely walk away. There's lots of communication, lots of movement, lots of deciding to either end this chapter or restart again with this person and try to find the happiness within the relationship. Whatever it was, it's a huge shift. It's a huge, huge shift because this is a new cycle. And if you feel yourself starting to feel better and lighten up, that's why, because this new cycle is starting to begin in your current energy. And things are going to start moving really quickly. So whatever decisions you feel you've needed to make, you're going to make them quickly. I don't think you're going to spend much time juggling. In other words, you're not going to spend a lot of time wondering which way to go. You may still have some options right now, If this is a work situation, I'm going to say that things are going to move really, really, really super quick. Like you could have lost a job and then found a job, and all of a sudden you find yourself like, boom, you're just going and you're trying to get your bearings because things have moved so quickly. It's the same thing in the relationship situation. They're showing me a home. So if for any reason you've had to move out of your current home or you have to move out of that current home, the things that you're doing in order to make that happen are going to move super quick. Sorry if you hear the lawnmower in the background. But you're gonna handle this really well. I don't think that there's going to be a lot of obstacles. I don't feel that. I just feel like you're ready. Now you're snapping your fingers like, if this is how this is going to be, I'm just going to get going because I want to start this new cycle in my life. I don't want to stay stagnant. I don't want to sit here and go back and forth and back and forth. I don't want to argue anymore. I just want to move on. I'm tired. That's what it feels like. All right, so then we have in the near future, the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, and then the Star in reverse. This is about you taking the time to heal. This is possibly going a little bit deeper into your spiritual journey and realizing that right now you don't have the energy to deal with, let's say there was something at work that was super competitive, or maybe there was some people that you had to compete with for your person's attention, or vice versa. Whatever it is, it feels like you just want to put those swords down. And they're emphasizing here to me with the Hierophant that you really need to focus on that spiritual aspect. So whether you're watching the readings, whether you're taking time to dive into whatever aspect of spirituality makes you the most comfortable, they're showing me crystals and meditation and things like that. So whoever does that, you could be watching this video and that could be a specific message for you. But right now, they need you to stop fighting the healing process. So in the near future, it's going to take some time. That's why your strength is low. And we have then the Ten of Swords. So if you feel defeated, hurt, disappointed, whether this is the loss of a job and you just feel like, oh my God, this happened so quickly, I don't know what to do with myself. This feels a lot like a relationship. It was painful. It was definitely painful. And, you know, lots of sleepless nights, lots of overthinking, being in your head, exhausted because you just can't get rest. Probably because this person doesn't want to give up. They want to fight to make this happen, and it feels like it's just starting to etch away at you. But again, your current energy is the World card. So you're ready to go through this transformation. You're ready for this new chapter of your life to get started. And I do believe it's going to have a lot to do with your spirituality. I also feel like with the Hierophant card, they're talking about going forward with a divorce, if that's the case, or breaking up out of a long-term relationship. And as difficult as that is, and as hard as that's been on your well-being, I think you know that you need to move forward and feel this pain, move through the disappointments and all of the, God, it just feels like betrayal, and rebuild yourself and your strength and heal. It's going to take a lot of energy to do that, but you need to put that into yourself in order to find that healing. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and clarify the Five of Wands and the Sun. That looks really beautiful to me, and I'll tell you why. Because the Five of Wands being in reverse means that you've just kind of thrown your hands up. Not that that's necessarily a good thing. I don't mean it like that. What I mean is you're not going to exhaust yourself or continue to exhaust yourself arguing over spilt milk, basically. Like when it's time to be done, you're done. All right, so we have the World in reverse in the recent past. I can't get the words out. So you move from the World in reverse in the recent past to the current energy, the World in the upright, which is perfect. It shows me right here, we've got the King of Wands. So this particular king to me is a narcissistic king. So you could have been dealing, male or female, does not matter. It could be that there's a feminine that has a very masculine type of energy. This is just someone who, yes, they're seductive, yes, they're attractive, yes, there's chemistry, but they hurt you. And you're tired of being hurt by this person. It could have been over and over and over again. Maybe you've put years of effort into a relationship and it just keeps hurting. So that's where you're finally like, I'm not going to fight anymore. I'm going to seek my happiness. And I want to let you know now, this person is not going to give up. When I see the Knight of Wands and the Five of Cups in reverse, that's you trying to get over the hurt. And, you know, maybe there was several conversations about just leave me alone. Like I need some space. But they keep coming in and keep coming in, and they just won't leave you alone is what it feels like. They want you to know how much they care about you. But in this case, I think you're just too hurt and you want to move on. Again, you've got this beautiful brand new cycle going on, and it's going to move so quickly. And then the healing process is going to start shortly after that. All right, this is for Leo. I'm going to clarify the Eight of Wands and the World card. Perfect. Queen of Swords. And then the Seven of Pentacles in reverse, and then the Judgment card. So this is my divorce card. This says that there may be a process that you're still going through. Maybe the energy is starting to amp up towards the end of May. You know, could be that you need to file the paperwork, or you need to make decisions about property, or you just need to make decisions about things so that you can push forward, is what that's telling me. And then we have the Queen of Swords, which I love. That's your energy, male or female. This means you're cutting through the BS. You're not going to take it anymore. You don't care. What I'm hearing is you just don't care. Like their words don't matter anymore. It doesn't matter how hard they try or how passionate they come in. Like when you're done, you're done. And this feels like you're done. At least in the current energy, that's the sense I'm getting. Like you're cutting through it all and you're just like, walk away, leave me alone. Like I'm not going to deal with your BS anymore. And then we have the Seven of Pentacles. Maybe right now you're feeling like you don't know where to put your energy, and it could be difficult to see like where you're going to actually start from in order to rebuild, but you're going to, and it's going to happen fast. With the Two of Pentacles, like I said, I think you're going to balance things out. You're going to find a way to make things happen. I know a lot of Leos, and you're like that. You don't waste time. When something has to happen, it has to happen. And you're one of those people that's going to make it happen regardless. You're not going to let people get in your way. That's why they're really, really wanting you to focus on getting your strength back so that you can get through that, okay? All right, so let's clarify the Hierophant. This is, to me, like probably some difficult conversations if there is paperwork that needs to be signed or filed, or it just feels like resistance. It could be on your part, but it could be on their part as well. There's some things that need to be worked out in that department in the near future. And then the Eight of Cups in reverse and the Queen of Cups in reverse, and then the Six of Swords. Having difficulty walking away. Maybe this is that time I'm talking about where, you know, you questioned whether you wanted to walk away, but I feel like you did. This is the near future, so it's in reverse. That's wonderful. And then this is needing to, they just said self-soothe. In other words, nurture yourself. You need to take that time for you. You need to learn self-love more than ever now. You guys are a very giving sign. You will do everything for everyone. And in this case, you need to give back to yourself. That's where the healing is going to come in. And right now, in the near future, both are in reverse. So their focus is on when you walk away, make sure that you spend a lot of time nurturing yourself, get your strength back, love on you. Because it's going to take time to get through whatever it is that you're going through. Okay, guys, I'm going to go ahead and pick up these cards. Think about the person that's on your mind. Think about that person. Give me some energy. We'll see if we can't pick up theirs. And I'll let you know where their head is. And then we'll talk about what's going on with you. All right, this is for Leo's person. I'm just going to say that I feel like your person's a little bit off balance, whoever it is that you're thinking about, yeah. They haven't gone through the transformation yet. They don't understand what's happening. So if you have somebody, let's say you're on your spiritual journey and they're not, they haven't gone through it yet. And that's what's difficult for them because they're having a hard time really understanding what's happening. Now, I haven't sensed a brand new energy yet. Doesn't mean there won't be one. And again, I'm sorry about the lawnmowers. I don't want to stop your video because they'll move by in just a second. I'll try to talk a little bit louder. In this case, I'd say that they're gonna go through a transformation, and right now their guard's sort of down, like they're tired of being defensive. They can't see what's coming or how they're gonna move forward, but they definitely love you. And sorry, I meant to put that in the camera. I mean, they want this. They still love you. They have a tremendous amount of love, but they're not sure how to do the work. I don't even feel like they really want to do the work. I think they just want to come in and say they love you and they're passionate and they just want to move forward because you make them so happy. That's what I'm feeling. And then with the Seven of Swords in reverse, that just tells me you're not going to tolerate this type of personality anymore. This is my person. Either you cut and run and that's why it's in reverse, or this is a person who has tendencies to be manipulative. You know, maybe they lie, maybe they tell white lies for no reason. I'm just feeling this need to say that they do these things and it doesn't make any sense. And then for you, we have the Eight of Cups, the Four of Cups. You're walking away because, you know, they've tried this over and over again. And then we have the Page of Cups in reverse. This is somebody who is emotionally immature to me. And then we have the Ten of Pentacles, which is beautiful. Now, if you were dealing with something at work, this is what I was telling you about, where your energy of walking away, you don't even want to hear maybe what they're saying for some reason at work. You just want to move forward because there was some people at work that may have been emotionally unstable or just emotionally immature. You couldn't deal with maybe the BS that was going on around your office or wherever you work. And then the Ten of Pentacles comes, which is perfect because you have your sights on moving forward what you want. Maybe it's that it's something new that's going to make you more money than you were making before. And if it's a brand new job, you're going to be really happy there. And this is also moving towards stability for yourself. If you're coming out of a relationship, finding, they just said, a new place to live. So there's a big focus on if you need to move, you're going to be really happy where you move. I think it's going to feel, they just said less burdensome for some reason. That could possibly only be for one person. All right, so I'm going to get the Romance Angels for you, see what that has to say, and then we'll get a Lover's Oracle and your Oracle cards to close out. This is for Leo. This is for Leo. We have let go of control issues. It is safe for you to love and flirt, and then you deserve love. You are lovable. Of course you do. Everybody deserves love. Just know that if this is still the energy that you're dealing with and you're coming out of this situation, it can sometimes feel like, oh God, am I ever going to find somebody who's really going to love me the way I love? And of course, yes, this is a time where people are really starting to find their divine partners. So if you're on this journey or you're just starting out, know that whatever's falling apart is falling apart for a reason. It has to, in order for you to come into a divine union. That's what this shift in energy is from Capricorn to Aquarius. So it says, let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally. That's exactly what I would say to you, that you need to take a break. Really put that energy back into yourself, into your healing, and also into really loving you. And then it is safe for you to love. Open your heart to give and receive the highest energy of all. What I'm going to say here is open up and let people help you. If for any reason you're in a tough spot and you need some help, don't be afraid to ask for it. You know, all of us get to a place in our lives where we need other people. And as strong as you guys are, sometimes you do need other people's help. And then we have Flirt. Extend your lighthearted energy to others. This is where I think they just want to give you that bit of, there's always something else out there. So even if this is really hard to get past, just know that maybe going out and being flirtatious, again, male or female, it's fun to just have a little bit of attention. Maybe that's just what you need, is to get out and have fun and be flirty and sort of let go of some of this, what feels like tough times. The good news is that it feels like it's moving forward and it's starting to come to an end. All right, let's get your Romance Angel card. Beautiful. This is the goddess that she is. Acceptance is the key to inner peace. At times we must accept things as they are. There is no point trying to change that which is beyond our control. Twice now it's saying, let go of those control issues and just accept where things are going. I know that that's difficult for a lot of signs. If it is, I understand that it's not criticism on my part. I am just reading the cards. All right, let's get your Wisdom of Oracle cards to close this out. This is for Leo. So we have chop wood, to the sea, breathe, and observer. This is one of those things where I believe this is really significant. Like, step back and observe things for what they are. It's almost like having, they want me to say, an out-of-body experience. Just step back. This is 49, which reduces to a 13. And what I sense with this card, it's about finding that balance. 4 is about grounding yourself. So if you need to sit back and just observe, let's say you get outside and you want to do some grounding and you just observe what's around you, that's going to be super helpful. Sorry, it's getting loud again. We're almost done. The chop wood is a 6. I feel like this is building, going through a process of chopping down and building. So getting rid of the old and starting with the new. To the sea is a 7. That's beautiful. It's like, feels like a sense of being protected. Maybe this is going to be something you're going to need to do. Go on a vacation, go be by water, and then breathe. And this is, again, what I've been talking about. This reduces to an 11, and in this case, I'm not going to say this is really about a soulmate. This is you taking the time to really focus on you and breathe through this, because I don't think it's been easy for you, whoever I'm reaching with this message, and you know that you need to make, I can't talk, sorry, stuttering. I stutter a lot in your videos. Anyway, so take that time for yourself. Light up some candles, meditate, do whatever it takes to make you feel better before you start really pushing forward. Okay, Leo, that was your message. I hope you enjoyed this. If you did, please do like and comment and subscribe. I'd love to have you here. If you'd like a personal reading, the information is in the description box below. I love you guys to pieces, and I'll see you in next week's video.